Human sexuality. It's a topic that has fascinated and perplexed us for centuries, capturing the curiosity of countless minds. Why are we attracted to certain people? What is it that draws us to one person over another? What drives our sexual desires? Is it purely biological, or are there deeper psychological factors at play? These questions have puzzled philosophers, scientists, and everyday people alike, leading to endless debates and studies. The study of human sexuality delves into the intricate workings of our minds and bodies, exploring the complex interplay between our physical and emotional selves. It's a journey of self-discovery, helping us understand our desires, preferences, and how we connect with others on a deeply intimate level. This understanding can lead to more fulfilling relationships and a better sense of self. Understanding our sexuality is about more than just the birds and the bees. It's about the nuances of human connection and the ways we express love and affection. It's about self-acceptance, respect for others, and building healthy relationships that are based on mutual understanding and trust. It's about breaking down taboos and having open conversations about a fundamental aspect of who we are, fostering a more inclusive and understanding society. So let's embark on this exploration of human sexuality together, uncovering surprising facts and challenging preconceived notions along the way. Together, we can learn more about ourselves and each other. Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, saw sexuality as a driving force in human behavior. He believed our unconscious desires, particularly those formed in early childhood, heavily influence our adult sexualities. While some of Freud's theories have been challenged over time, his emphasis on the importance of early experiences in shaping our sexuality remains significant. Alfred Kinsey, a biologist by training, took a different approach. He conducted large-scale surveys about sexual behavior in the mid-20th century. His findings, though controversial at the time, revealed a wider range of sexual behaviors and preferences than previously acknowledged. Kinsey's work challenged societal norms and opened up the conversation about human sexuality. We often think attraction is all about physical appearance, but psychology tells us it's much more complex than that. Our brains are wired to find certain traits attractive, often subconsciously. This means we might not even be aware of why we find someone appealing. For example, studies show that people are drawn to symmetrical faces and bodies. Symmetry is often associated with genetic health and overall well-being. This is because symmetry can indicate good genes and health. It's a subtle signal that someone might be a good partner for reproduction. We might not even realize it, but our brains are constantly making snap judgments about potential partners based on subtle cues. These cues can include body language, facial expressions, and even the way someone moves. But physical attraction is only one piece of the puzzle. Emotional and intellectual connections play a significant role too. We're also drawn to people who share similar values, interests, and life goals. This common ground helps build a deeper connection. This similarity attraction effect suggests that we seek partners who understand and validate our own perspectives. It creates a sense of belonging and mutual respect. So, while a pretty face might catch our eye initially, it's shared values and interests that often lead to lasting connections. These deeper bonds are what sustain relationships over time. Believe it or not, our sense of smell plays a powerful role in attraction. We each have a unique pheromone profile, a chemical signature that signals information about our immune system and genetic makeup. Studies suggest that we're subconsciously drawn to the sense of potential partners with different immune system genes. This subconscious attraction ensures greater genetic diversity in offspring, increasing their chances of survival. While we might not consciously sniff out potential partners, these subtle scent cues can influence our attraction. Have you ever met someone you found instantly attractive, but couldn't quite put your finger on why? Their pheromones might have been working their magic on a subconscious level. Section 5. Love and lust. Two sides of the same coin. We often use the terms love and lust interchangeably, but are they truly the same thing? Psychologically speaking, love and lust are distinct emotional and physiological experiences. Lust is driven by the hormones testosterone and estrogen, fueling our desire for sexual gratification. It's that initial spark of attraction, the intense craving for physical connection. Love, on the other hand, involves a complex interplay of hormones like oxytocin and vasopressin. These hormones promote bonding, trust, and emotional attachment. Love is about feeling deeply connected to someone, feeling safe and secure in their presence. While lust often fades over time, love has the potential to deepen and evolve. Section 6. When opposites attract, a recipe for disaster. The old adage opposites attract might sound romantic, but is it actually true? Can two people with fundamentally different personalities and interests really make it work in the long run? Research suggests that while we might be initially drawn to people who are different from us, long-term relationship success often depends on shared values and goals. It's not just about the initial spark, but about building a life together. When we're with someone who shares our core beliefs, we feel understood and supported. This mutual understanding can be the glue that holds a relationship together through thick and thin. This shared understanding forms a solid foundation for a lasting bond. Activities that bring couples together, like building a puzzle or planting a tree, can strengthen this bond. While differences can add spice to a relationship, fundamental disagreements on key issues can lead to conflict and resentment. It's important to navigate these differences with care and understanding. So, while a dash of opposites attract can be exciting, long-term happiness often lies in finding someone who complements rather than clashes with our true selves. In the end, it's about balance and harmony. Section 7. Culture's influence on our sexual scripts. Our culture plays a powerful role in shaping our understanding of sexuality. From a young age, we're exposed to societal norms and expectations surrounding sex, gender roles, and relationships. These cultural messages form our sexual scripts, the unwritten rules that dictate how we're supposed to behave sexually. These scripts vary widely across cultures, influencing everything from dating rituals to acceptable sexual practices. For example, some cultures promote open communication about sex, while others emphasize modesty and restraint. These cultural differences highlight the vast spectrum of human sexual expression. Understanding these cultural influences helps us appreciate the diversity of human sexuality and challenge our own preconceived notions. Section 8. The media's impact shaping our desires. The media, from movies and TV shows to magazines and social media, bombards us with images and messages about sexuality. While media can be entertaining and informative, it can also perpetuate unrealistic beauty standards and portray limited representations of sexuality. This constant exposure to idealized images can influence our own desires and expectations, often leading to feelings of inadequacy. It's important to remember that media often presents a skewed and unrealistic view of sexuality. Cultivating media literacy, questioning what we see and hear, and seeking out diverse and inclusive representations of sexuality can help us develop a healthier and more realistic understanding of sex and relationships. Section 9. Sex and Technology, a Brave New World. Technology has revolutionized the way we connect, communicate, and yes, even experience sexuality. Dating apps and websites have made it easier than ever to meet potential partners, while online platforms offer spaces for exploring and expressing our sexuality. However, this technological revolution also presents new challenges. Online interactions can sometimes lack the nuance and emotional depth of face-to-face connections. Issues like cyberbullying, online harassment, and the spread of misinformation can also negatively impact our sexual well-being. As we navigate this brave new world of sex and technology, it's crucial to prioritize safety, respect, and responsible online behavior. Section 10. Sexual well-being, the key to a happy life. Sexual well-being is about more than just the absence of disease or dysfunction. It's about having a positive and respectful approach to sexuality and sexual relationships. It's about understanding and feeling comfortable with our bodies, making informed choices about our sexual health, and experiencing pleasure and intimacy in safe and fulfilling ways. Factors like stress, body image concerns, and relationship problems can all impact our sexual well-being. Seeking professional support from therapists or counselors specializing in sexuality can provide a safe and confidential space to address these concerns and work towards a more fulfilling and enjoyable sex life. Section 11. Embracing our sexuality, a call for understanding. Human sexuality is complex, diverse, and constantly evolving. What we've explored in this essay is just the tip of the iceberg. By understanding the psychological factors that influence our sexualities, we can challenge stereotypes, break down taboos, and foster greater empathy and understanding. Embracing our sexuality and that of others requires open-mindedness, respect, and a willingness to engage in honest conversations. Let's continue to explore, learn, and grow together, creating a world where everyone feels safe and empowered to embrace their unique and wonderful selves. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding our sexuality is a journey that can lead to greater self-acceptance, healthier relationships, and a more compassionate society.